Good morning. I'm going to be hard to see again this morning. I was down around this way last Sunday, and there was a field here on the edge of Lough Neagh, and there was at least 10 or a dozen curlew in it. So that's where I'm heading this morning. Over there, the sun's coming up, and Lough Neagh, you can't really see it there very well, but that's Lough Neagh, just at the edge of this field. So that's where I'm heading out to this morning. I hear the birds already calling there. Sunrise this morning, 7:15 roughly. It's only around 20 to 7 or so now, so I'm heading out here. I've my wee ground hide with me. I'm going to stick it down, get into position here, give it a couple of hours, see what turns up. I see swans already out in the field here as well, so maybe they'll appear. What have I with me? I have a Nikon Z6 II and the 180 to 600 this morning. So I'll go here and get set up. I'm kind of running late almost. Thought I was up in plenty of time, but still running late. So I'll go here and get set up, and I'll update you whenever I have my hide set up in a minute, and we'll see what's happening at that stage. Oh, there's Curlews turned up now. There's a wee bit of a sandbank out there. It's just a few inches under the water, and that's what the Curlews are on at the minute. I'm not sure, I see 3 there, but maybe there's more. I can't see. No, there's only a few there so far, but at least it's a good sign. We'll see what else turns up now. Good numbers of tufted duck out there this morning. I see the great crested grebes in close to the shore there too. Lots of coots and stuff as well, and the swans are close to me here at the edge. So we'll lie here for another while. As I say, it's not even sunrise yet, so we'll give it a couple of hours and see what else turns up. Well, I'm going to turn around here to see. You can see now that the sun's come up there now. It was behind a big bank of clouds, so it's just popped out now. And it's nice looking out the front there. It's hard to make out there where I'm looking to, but a bit of a field here, and then you're down to the edge of the water, although there's a few trees and stuff here and there, so I don't always get a clear view of the water. It's more of a clear view around that way. Plenty of ducks and stuff out there this morning. There's more than I've seen in a long time. Lots of gulls, lots of tufted duck, a few great crested grebes about, lots of coots and water hens and whatnot around the edge here. Plenty of swans. Those 3 curlews out. There's a bit of a sandbank there. It's kind of covered. When the loch level drops a bit, the sandbank is out of the water, but at the minute it's still covered. But there was 3 curlews on it there, and as far as I can see, they're still there. I'm hoping that's the ones that maybe come out onto the ground here, onto the field beside me at some stage. So it's just a waiting game. I kind of said I'll wait around 10 o'clock, and it's probably only 7:30 now, so it'll be another couple of hours at least, unless things change between now and then. It is quiet down here this morning. It's nice listening to the birds on the loch there and the swans and stuff calling, so I can lie here happy enough. Right, I'll keep updating you if anything else changes. I've took a few wee video clips and a few photos there so far, but nothing really exciting. But I'll say we'll play it by ear over the next while and see what turns up. Right, good morning. You probably can't see me very well, but it's only 6:20 here in the morning. I abandoned the Curlews the last day. They didn't turn up. I waited as long as I sort of wanted to wait. And where I was lying, the ground was wet, and I was kind of getting wet. The longer I lay, the wetter I was getting, so I called time on it. As I was walking away, there was about 10 Curlew come flying in. If I waited 10 minutes more, I'd have been laughing. But that's the way it goes. It's now 2 weeks later, so I don't know why the Curlews are even still about or not. But I got up early this morning, it's Saturday morning, it's dry here, the forecast dry for a few hours. Rain coming in maybe around 10 o'clock, so I come down here first thing, and it's a class morning. Frost on the ground. I'll swing you around here so that you can see out the front. There's Lough Neagh at the minute. The sun's going to come up away there in the distance in another 10 or 15 minutes time. Stack of swans out there, light reflecting off the water. So I'm taking a few photographs here, mostly the swans there at the minute. There's a bit of smaller stuff there too, but that's what it looks like. I'm a different hide today, so I'm a wee pop-up hide, 6 foot square type thing, so a bit more room, a bit more comfortable. So I'm going to give it a few hours here this morning, and again, see if the Curlews turn up. So that's the situation at the minute. I'll take a few more shots here before the sun comes up. It's nice looking at the swans. I end up with a lot of swans photographs, but that's the way it goes. So I'll take a few more shots here. There's ducks coming in too, so I'll see what turns up here in the next while. As I say, hang about to after 9 o'clock anyway, and see if there's any sign of these Curlews turning up this morning again. Right, update you in a wee while. There's a bit of a sandbar away there in the distance, and there's 4 or 5 Curlew on it, so some there and there's some more on round to the left, so maybe they'll come out of the grass here after a while. Lots of gulls about. That's just 3 or 4 Curlew at least at that end there. 1, 2, maybe 5 or 6 there, and then on round to the left here, or to the right, sorry, there's a couple more there. There's 3 at least more there, so maybe we'll get them out here later on. There's the sun up now. I did video a few bits and pieces there with the big camera, lots of swans kind of lined up with the sunrise, so I'm listening to the birds singing, calling. Class, love mornings like that. Don't get them often enough, unfortunately. That was a morning I could almost have had the floating hide out actually. I didn't realise it was going to be as calm. But the morning's for that too, hopefully now coming into the springtime. There's Curlew calling. Well, a wee bit of an update. It's nearly 8 o'clock now, so it's like an hour and a half after sunrise. A bit more wind now, so the loch's a little bit rougher. There were some lovely conditions there before, or just as the sun was coming up. Got a few decent photographs of swans and stuff there. out across the water with the sun reflecting and whatnot. Curlews and whatnot that were out there have all left, so I have no idea where they've went. Well, be back. What the story is, don't know. I'm gonna wait a while more anyway. As I say, it's only around 8 o'clock. I'm gonna wait for another hour. I don't know whether I'm wise or not, but I'll do it anyway. I've just sitting like I listen to podcasts here. I've one earbud in so I can still hear what's going on around me. What's going on there? And pass the time listening to podcasts and whatnot. That's about it. What have we here anyway? There's the camera, tripod, the 180 to 600 poking out the front. We're looking out in Lough Neagh that way. So then if I turn right round, I'm looking out into this field here, which is where the curlews were coming to. And I'm actually down a wee slope here, so ground level would be sort of camera on tripod level if they do turn up. There was a pile of manure and stuff tipped here in the field, so I think that's what they were interested in. Well, that's the situation at the minute anyway. Right, I'll keep watching here, see what happens, and if they turn up, I'll update you again at that stage. Well, it's now just after 9. I've turned right around here. We'll have 2 curlews out into the field here. Where did they go? But they're a fair distance away. They're actually fairly close to the road here. I'm sort of in a field between the road and the loch. So I'm hoping to come this way. There's a good bit of traffic on the road today because there's actually, which I didn't realise, there's a 10k run starting in the car park where I have my van parked. I arrived this morning before 6 o'clock and there was no sign of anybody there, obviously. Although there was a few Portaloos and I never passed any remarks. But I've seen it now on Facebook that there's a run starting at 10:30. So I'm sort of hoping these will come closer to me and I can get back to the van on the way before this run starts. There's the closed roads and all sorts of stuff here as far as I can see. Anyway, where did they go? There's 2 there away in the distance at the minute. So I'll keep an eye on them here for the next few minutes and see if they get closer. And update you at that stage again. I have to talk quietly here with 3 fairly close to me here now. There's people out running along the road and drove them down closer to me, so I've seen up to 10 here, but this morning there's only 3, but at least there's 3, so I'm going to get a few shots here now, a bit of video, and then get back to the van here, hopefully 9:30, 9:45 before this run starts. 10:30 so that I can get out alright. Right, a wee bit of video here, a few photographs, and then I'll call it a day at that. Right, we're going to call it quits at that. There's no more than 3 come in there and they've sort of moved way back up towards the road again. I'd say they'll end up back in this direction because there's people out running there warming up and stuff for this run. But I'm not going to hang about much longer. I'm sort of packing up here now. I've got photos, got video, so we'll call it good at that. You can't even see them now at all. So yeah, I'm gonna get packed up, head back to the van, and head home and get warmed up. It's cold this morning too, sitting about. Right, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you're interested in watching any more of these. I'll add a few photos and stuff here now of what we got this morning. Right, talk to you soon. Cheers.